In part 1, we discussed what drives value in your company and how to think like a value creator. Part 2 talked about the difference between attractiveness and readiness and how you have to make sure your company is attractive on the inside as it is on the outside. But how can we go one step further? If you haven't watched the first 2, click in the link in the comments to watch if you haven't yet. So let's dive in. How do personal and personal financial readiness impact value? And yes, I'm ready for all the eye rolls on your side of the screen, but hang on and let me explain to you what I used to be skeptical about as well. Imagine you're a buyer in this situation. You're getting to know the business and the seller a little bit more. The seller started this from the ground up and has been working in the business for 25 years. They are community leaders, have many employees, and it's all they ever owned. How insured are you that the seller won't get cold feet before selling? Or what if the deal is structured so that the owner has to stay on after the acquisition? How willing are they to cooperate if they don't have their personal and financial readiness in place? You as the buyer want tighter contingencies in place for the risk of time and money you're potentially going to lose, among many other factors. Remember, any element of risk will reduce your value. You've got to find ways to decrease risk to increase value. That statement will make you lots of money. You're welcome. Now imagine that you as the buyer find out that the seller has built a company to sell. They have a formal personal plan for what they're doing after the exit. They have their estate, tax, and financial plan in order. You see the difference in sophistication? Remember, value creators are focused on one thing, value. That is their one goal. When you focus on value, everything else follows, including more sales and income. This is ultimately why a buyer will pay for the higher end of the range of multiples, so you can get the true value of your life's work. You've been pouring your life into your business. Now it's time to get rewarded so you can stop worrying about whether you can walk away and start your next adventure.